In my experience of applying to different funding bodies, this is what I have decoded on what exactly they look for before funding. If you're applying for grants, the government is not highly worried about how you're going to make money. They care about whether your idea is new, innovative, and if it can solve a real problem in the country. For example, BIRAC in India funds startups working on affordable healthcare solutions like low-cost diagnostic kits for rural areas. The idea doesn't need to be a business yet, but it has to solve a real problem. Now, incubators and accelerators are a little different. They look at how open you are to learning because they give mentorship, resources, and networks, and not just money. What they want to see is that you've gone beyond the idea stage. For instance, T Hub in Hyderabad often backs founders who just have a working prototype or a small pilot project. They want to see if that you're serious, coachable, and ready to build upon your idea. Angel investors usually come in a little later, and they care about your story. Why are you solving this problem? Why are you the right person for it, and why now? Most angels are founders themselves, so they know how tough the journey is. They want to see if you can hustle, figure things out, and if people are actually interested in your product. Think about how Kunal Shah from Cred often backs founders at a very early stage, sometimes even before they have a significant traction. Now, that is just because he believes in their hustle and the unique insight that founders have into the problem that they're solving. And VCs are in a whole different game. They look at your growth, your numbers, and whether your market is big enough. Sequoia, for example, invested in Zomato not just because it was a food delivery app, but because it had massive growth potential, strong distribution, and brand loyalty that made it hard to copy. VCs usually ask if this idea can become a 1,000 crore company in the next few years, and that is what actually excites them. Ultimately, your idea alone does not matter. What matters is who is building this, how quick can they execute, how deeply they understand the problem, and whether they can adapt when things don't go as planned. Investors bet on the founder's ability to turn an idea into a reality and not just the idea itself.